Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We are WOL 1450 on your dial. You can also listen to us on the World Wide Web, and that's www.woldcnews.com. Well, you hear the song, and let me give this quick disclaimer. As you know, that when I'm talking football and I'm talking about the home team, I personally do not use the R word. I don't do it. But, quote unquote, the reality is that is the name of the team until further notice. And so next up, we have a guy that's no stranger to rocking the mic, and he's got a new project out. And here it is. Listen to it. Folks, you heard it here first. You heard this here first on In and Out of Sports. And let's go to our newsmaker line. We are very honored and pleased to have DJ Mello T. DJ Mello T, good afternoon. Welcome to In and Out of Sports. And man, what a piece. What inspired that, man?
First of all, good afternoon, and thank you for having me. And big shout out to the entire WOL family and nation. For listening in on this Sunday afternoon, and I'm very, very glad and pleased to be here and chat with you, Mr. Coach Butch McAdams. It's my privilege, sir.
Well, man, I'm excited. As I said before, when I'm making reference to the team, I call them the burgundy and gold, the Washington team. I don't use the R word, but, in reality, quote unquote, that's who they are. So what inspired you to do this, man? This is going to be a hit. I can see folks all over the DMV rocking to this, man. Talk to us.
I thank you for that, and we're getting this. I share your sentiments, and we're getting the same sentiments, trust me. And my inspiration is solely based on the fact that being a recording artist, longtime DJ, and entertainer, period, being hometown bred, Washington, D.C., of course, and being a big, big follower and fan, it doesn't even really do me justice to say how much of a fan I am of, as you put it, the burgundy and gold. We do a lot of tailgate parties at FedEx Field, following the Redskins nation since I was a kid, a baby actually, and it's in you, like the song says, it's just in you, and it's definitely in me. And friends of mine who are in the music business were sitting around, and I said, man, I had just finished doing my other new song, The Mellow Slide, which is projected to be a hit. Also, it's real hot. And after that, I kept sitting around, and I was talking to Kirk Savage and my man DJ Rico Anderson, who's also a hot producer as well as DJ. And I said, man, I've been wanting to do a Redskins song for the longest. And the timing was right, Butch, Coach Butch, because of the hoopla and the hype around Robert, RG3, I should say. And, it's this new big, big buzz and this this genuine boom with the Redskins again. It's just, it's such a, man, the popularity is just through the roof. And it was a great time to put the song together. And we went in the studio, and Kirk called me up and said, hey, man, listen to this, man, and I got something I've been fiddling with, and check this out. And next thing you know, that's the rock chord you hear in the song, and the Indian tribe dance thing going on. And next thing I know, I had to go get my head into the game and write these lyrics to it, and we put it all together, and here it is.
Well, I really love the lyrics because I can tell you were a fan. You talked about Riggo. You talked about We Want Dallas, how the old stadium RFK used to rock. Man, I'm getting excited just talking about it. Hey, hit it again, man. Listen to this, folks.
I thank you, man.
Now, this is going to be it. Man, RG3s may get pumped up pre-game listening to this one.
Well, we're trying to get it to him now. We're trying to get it to him, like Michael.
And I love the part when you start to rap and you talk about the history of the team. I mean, that's my favorite part.
I'm glad you like it, Coach.
All right, listen to this. Listen to this, folks. RG3. Superman socks. We on a roll, right? Like Michael, rich tradition, the story told. What we bleed, burgundy and gold. What we bleed. Oh, folks, is that a masterpiece? Man, that is a masterpiece. And I tell you what, this football team, as you know, has brought this area together like no other entity. I don't care nationality, ethnicity, socioeconomic status. Come Sunday or Monday or Thursday now, when the burgundy and gold's on the field, you know, it's all one community.
You got that right. I mean, everyone. You could not have put that any more perfectly, because that is so true. Being at the games a lot that I do be on Sundays, like you said, Thursday, Monday, whatever the day is, you do feel that, Coach McAdams, because everybody kind of like just forget who they mad at and
that's right.
who did them wrong and what. You throw you mad at your wife, you forget all about it. The burgundy and gold on, and sometimes you get infiltrated with other team jerseys, but that's how they go at a game.
And look, I was teasing my producer this morning, Count, and he's from Baltimore, so he's a big Ravens fan, and I do a show in Baltimore, morning show, co-host Monday through Friday, and one of my greatest moments this year was when we beat, and I say we, the burgundy and gold beat the Ravens in overtime. Man, that was like an early Christmas for me.
That game had a playoff feel to it.
It sure did. It certainly did.
And the only thing is, that messed it up. We know, of course, when Robert got hurt, when RG3 got hurt that game. But that game had a, for real, playoff feel to it. And I'm telling you, man, that stadium was electric.
DJ Mello T is our guest this segment. And, of course, if you're familiar and close to the hip-hop scene, he needs no introduction. Credit as a recording artist. He's got Let Me Clear My Throat. I love that song. And of course, countless others. Let me ask you this. And because I know our listeners are saying, Coach, I love this. Where can I get a copy? Is it on sale? Or if not, when? How can they get it? Because, man, this is going to be huge come football season.
Oh yeah, well the thing about it is we just actually just put that in the process, and you can actually go to iTunes as of right now, and it'll soon be on other sales outlets that will be known to the public. But you can definitely, I believe, if it's not on iTunes right now, it will be in the next few days. Trust me, and it will be for the public's pleasure to go ahead and purchase this on iTunes, because we are projecting the same thing you are. The feedback has been tremendous as your comments and your enthusiasm, Coach, is. We've been getting that same sentiment from so many other people who've heard this thing, who've heard the song "Let's Go Redskins." So we're projecting the same thing you are.
Well, I really thank you for bringing here on In and Out of Sports, man. Before any of the so-called big boys around the country and around the area, ESPN and all that, we had it here first on In and Out of Sports. DJ Mello T, thanks a lot, brother.
Isn't that something, man? That's how friendships are made, Coach McAdams.
Thank you very much. All right, folks.
For Dr. Buford for when you gotta leave. Shout out to Dr. Buford, of course, my
sound that you will hear. Oh boy, come fall, it's going to be very, very prevalent in this area.
And last but not least, number 21, our brother forever, Sean Taylor. Rest in peace.
Whoa.
At Advanced Auto Parts, the power to choose is your advantage.